Okay. Awesome. That was great. So it seems to be working okay now, right?
It seems
we're
like
streaming.
it clicked and worked fine from then on in.
Yeah. I don't know what's up with that, man.
I
I apologize to everyone that keeps happening.
It sucks.
It really, not to dwell on it or whatever, but it keeps happening. It's not the speed of our connection.
No.
It isn't like, oh, if we lower the bit rate, it'll be okay. It really is like the tech over here turns off and on and off and on and off. And it's weird. We were streaming all this week just fine. It's like Sunday nights. However, I'm also willing to wager it could be Sunday nights, but Sunday nights are really kind of the only time we stream from that computer. Maybe there's something with that computer.
Yeah, I think this computer might just be old.
Maybe
the same podcast computer shell for like 3 sets.
Yeah. So the good news is we have a brand new built computer sitting over there.
Ready to
we just
go.
haven't hooked it up yet.
Yep.
So we'll see if that helps with anything. But it's definitely something to do with that, where something's dropping. It's not the speed of our connection. It really is just something going on and off. I think it might still be tied to our internet, but maybe this will help.
Let's call him back out.
So we'll try it next time. Anyway, and this new computer is beast. You ever heard the term beast mode?
Oh, what is that?
It's a computer term.
It's a term used by the transmetals.
Oh, it's overclocked?
No, it's when the Predacons would actually become would become a beast.
Would become beast mode.
So that our computer can do that. It's going to go Mega64 terrorize, and it's going to just transform.
Terrorize.
Sicko mode. Somebody said in the chat. I don't know what that is, so don't say that. If I don't know what it is, don't say it.
Are we still on?
We're live.
We're live.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So I would appreciate if that wasn't said again. Now, we haven't taken calls in a million years. Do you think it's possible? I wonder if it's going to be all geeked up.
I think we could chance it.
I don't know. We could take a chance. See what happens.
Yeah. So
Roll the dice.
We might just do that.
I don't even know if the mouse is like.
I don't even know where that is.
Yeah.
It's probably on that set over there.
Probably.
I'll go check it out.
Yeah.
Bear with me, you guys. Entertain him for a second.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kevin, I thought we were so candid talking about new computer upgrades and everything. I thought we were off. I didn't know we were still doing the after show. He's going a little inside baseball there, revealing to us the new specs, the new technical upgrades to the studio.
We got it, but we were so busy.
I know. I was ready to pack my shit and leave. I was going to drive over to some kind of fast food chain. All that talk about hamburgers making me hungry.
Yeah. There are two. They both are connected to the thing. Derek started using the other one too because the other one just stopped working in general.
Searching for the mouse.
It might. I don't know if it has battery or anything, but we can probably pop a new battery in it. The other one looks like it's right there.
It looks like it's moving because I keep getting
some
keep getting
feedback. He could.
That's
be
just
using,
an extra one we had that I grabbed real quick for a Heart Slayers.
He could be using the Force, Brian. That's how he makes the mouse move. Wow. You all right?
Fine.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, wait, let me do one thing. Okay, it looks like it is working. Real quick, let me just no worries. Sorry about that. Okay, everybody, we're gonna try to take some Discord calls. We'll see what happens, and if it's acting all geeked up, so to speak, then we can bail on it. But we're gonna try.
Give it a shot. Rocco, the chat wonders why your lightsaber is purple, your choice of lightsaber.
I don't have a lightsaber tonight, so I don't know what they're talking about.
You don't have the hilt?
I literally don't know what they're talking about.
Tucked in there?
Palpatine never had a lightsaber.
Well,
you might want to reconsider.
Everyone, just want to let you know there is the further installment of Kevin Hasn't Seen the Prequels will hopefully come this week.
Yes.
Hopefully. And then we'll look back on certain things that were said and maybe have a laugh or two.
You'll know why it's pimp when you see it, though.
Yeah, we did the first 2 movies back to back.
Yeah.
Like within and then got so busy.
We literally have not had a night to watch it.
Anytime.
The third movie.
Until like, we were planning to do them one right after the other. And then it just got so nuts.
The second one's so good, though. You got Grievous in there.
That's not the second one.
Oh, all right.
Grievous.
Well, you're in for a treat, dude.
Yeah. Right? Hey, Kevin.
That's the third one?
Yeah. Kevin pretty much enjoyed the other two.
I've never been let down by Star
So
Wars.
I think he's going to have a fucking ball in the
yeah,
third one,
I made it through.
right?
Oh, the second one is the whole fight, and then the Colosseum battle, and
Yes.
then Django Fett's like the main
Yeah.
kind of thing
No,
going
you're
on.
thinking of
too.
Django Unchained.
That's I like when he gets hung upside down, and that
His wiener's out.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I like.
I don't know what I'm looking at here. This isn't arranged the way we normally have it.
This has happened to us before as well with Discord, where it turns into this method of
That's what happened with during one of the things doing
what was
Hearts Layer.
it, 64 day?
Yeah, it was completely different setup. And we had no idea.
How to answer calls because
Yeah.
it wasn't the right format. But Brian, you weren't here to gauge us through it. And there's so many different ways to open. You can open Discord like in a Chrome browser. You can
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
just have the app on your desktop.
But yeah, thanks everybody for watching this week.
I hear someone.
Whose audio was that?
Yeah, who?
I keep jumping in the wrong thing. It's because nobody's
Oh.
calling in.
Sure.
It should be the thing on the left with people
Oh, okay.
calling in.
Maybe it's cleared out or something. Yeah.
You know, it's also, we were in the wrong thing. There you go.
Okay, that
That
that's
looks
looking
like it.
more like it. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that's probably good. So yeah, if we want to link to the Discord in the chat, if anybody out there can do that, feel free to call us, and we will go ahead and. Are we off? Does it say we're offline? Somebody said it says we're offline, but.
Me?
They should be able to
Yeah.
find our.
Yeah, I'm
There's-
seeing people.
There's
on there
two
now.
coming in.
Let me see if I can just.
Sure.
Cycle us.
By the way, if you're watching this on Twitch and you got, if you have Amazon Prime, you get a free Twitch Prime sub every month. Throw it our way.
Oh yeah.
You get a bunch of extra stuff. We just added, those new emotes recently. We're going to add more coming up soon. And I think you get ad free with ours too.
Cool.
Not everyone offers that. We offer that. So
yeah, we don't
be
want
sure
to have
do
to
it.
watch ads.
Yeah. Okay.
We should be good to go now.
Okay. Let's
Cool.
give it a shot. Hello?
Hey, what is up?
Hey.
Hey,
So,
can everyone
I
at
have
home
a-
hear Max Racer? Can you hear Max Racer? Just want to make sure everyone is on the same page. Okay, good. Max
are
Racer,
you
how's it
guys?
going?
It's going good. I have a question for you, Rocco. So you are a big person.
Oh, thanks.
not
Wow.
being-
Thank you. Wow.
Insensitive.
Right out the gate, insensitive.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh,
What else do you want to say? I'm not funny?
You're a beautiful person. I love you.
They hung up. Okay.
Oh.
I just want to say
Wow. Max.
they're welcome to call back if they do it on the right foot.
Yeah, Max. You don't want to get on his
Start
bad
on the
books.
right foot, and then we can talk. But that was not a very good introduction.
I think he might have got cut off. I think there was more to the sentence.
I literally can't think of what would have been next.
After person, yeah.
I can't think of one thing.
A big person
You are a big
of
person.
Influence, maybe. A
And-
food influence.
You are a big person, and I hate that.
It could have been.
That was probably what was next. Because he wasn't going to say, I love that. Why would someone call and say something nice? That doesn't make any sense. Okay. Let's talk to, who is this? Alhambra. What is the name? I can't read it.
It's Dill Kokoro.
Oh, okay. Close
you know,
enough.
close
I
enough.
had it.
Alhambra del Cocoro.
Okay.
It's close.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you guys doing? It's funny you say that it's been a while since you guys took calls. I've been actually trying to get on here since March.
Oh, wow.
Really?
No kidding. You've been just sitting
Yeah.
by the phone the whole time.
You
huh?
prevailed, though. You're here.
Yeah. And you know what? It's funny because I had a story just come up this week that I thought you guys would get a laugh out of.
Okay.
So
I love it.
I have a friend online. He's like been my best friend for years. And like, I've talked to him all this time. He's we've both been through some hard stuff. And then this past week, he told me, he's like, I only listen to one podcast. I'm like, oh, that's funny. I'm kind of only like a one podcast guy too.
Mhm.
And then he's just like, so which one do you listen to? And I'm like, oh, it's the Mega64 podcast. You ever heard of it? And he goes, no, I haven't. And I'm like, oh, so what do you listen to? And he says he listens to the Rooster Teeth podcast. And I got,
Whoa,
I got
no.
You guys
real
butt
quiet.
heads?
Ooh.
He must have heard them speak our names as we've
Yeah.
invocated the Rooster Teeth name here before.
Well, it's funny because he
Take that
knew
again.
he knew about Eric, and then I was like,
Yeah.
"Well, you know where he came from, right?" And he goes, "Yeah, I think." And I'm like, "Oh." But it's been pretty cool because I've gotten to introduce Mega64 to him, and
Cool.
it's been fun.
Yeah, you guys can trade stories. Maybe you listen to some Drunk Take episodes, you know. You could point out some old back issues of our show as well for him.
You know
He's
what?
what's that?
Oh, I'm just going to offer some alternate advice.
Oh, okay. It's to mine, yeah. Go ahead.
Watch your back.
Oh.
That's it. I have nothing else to add.
Wow, that's pretty hardcore. Well, hey, that's pretty much all I had for you guys tonight. I'm glad to hear that the cons went well. Just keep it up. You guys are great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right.
And
Have a
as
good
you
night.
could see, the dark side always deals in absolutes.
Yes. Always.
I'm saying remain optimistic, You get Gus on there. Sometimes he says something funny.
Yeah, you never know. But I know. I know. Okay, let's talk to Canned Ham. What does that say?
I think it's
Hello.
Hello.
What's your name on here?
It's
Kenshiro?
Kendomo.
Oh,
Oh,
Kendomo.
Okay, same thing. I had it.
Hey, so
Do you translate for Kojima-san?
I wish.
Oh,
I
okay,
wish.
it's a different Kendomo. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Hey, so this might sound like a stupid question, but please try to, take it a little serious.
No,
do you think?
alright.
Do you think Evangelion will have a happy ending? 4.0.
I could be real. I don't want it to.
I don't
No,
want it to either.
I don't want
Right?
it to either. But how are they going to top
Ava-
like ending
yeah.
Evangelion?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Ava to me is about facing like unpleasant truths
Yeah.
rather than like a happy ending. That being said, the show ended on the happiest of endings. I'm willing to lean towards it will be more like the show.
Like the show ending
Yeah,
versus
I think
end of Ava.
I think it will be
ending.
something celebratory because I think Anno's in a different place in life.
That's a good point.
I don't see it ending bleak. I think it will have a hopeful
That's a good point.
ending.
I'm going to say it's going to be melancholy. It's not going to be like a good, rejoiceful, celebratory ending,
Mm-hmm.
but I think it'll have some type of end of Ava style, like a calmness to it where it's like, this is a melancholic ending.
Mm-hmm.
I get it, but I have some reflecting to do.
Yeah. Okay. I don't think they are going to sit and explain a lot of these things that people are like theorizing about. Like, oh, I think it's this. What if it's that? I think all of that is going to be as vague as it is right now. I think. I think maybe there'll be a degree of like, whoa, that was a revelation, but I don't think it's going to like, people are waiting for this like bow on the whole thing, and I don't think that's coming.
No.
But
No,
that's
I'm not hoping for that either.
That's just me.
I'm going to be sitting there in Tokyo with tears. I'm going to be viewing it through tears.
Tears in Tokyo.
Tears
My
in
new
Tokyo,
album.
baby, 2020.
My new album.
Got to dodge the Olympics, though.
Yeah.
So-
Fuck sports, dude.
Fuck all that. Sean can take it.
Yeah.
Honestly, this kind of sparked up because of like the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It was like them taking back, and it would rejoiceful almost, and it just got me thinking about Evangelion and be like, wow, what am I expecting from this ending? I guess
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah, the 10 minutes that we saw of the movie to me are almost like the theme of it is, well,
It's a small victory.
this is a show where we've
Yeah.
always seen the world end and like go this way and we're out of control because of this. And it felt, these first 10 of the new movie felt like, fuck that. No, nope. We're canceling the apocalypse to quote a lesser giant robot movie.
Yeah.
No, but you know
That
what I
Big
mean?
O?
Like it felt like,
Yeah.
no, we're taking fucking charge and we're wiping this shit clean. Fuck you. We don't accept that that's, whatever. So I feel like there's a different attitude. I think it's going to end much more confidently. That's just me.
Yeah. But I think it will
I-
tie into the timelines and maybe the reoccurring cyclical pattern of whatever rebuild is.
Sure.
I feel like it will not wrap that up in a neat, nice bow,
Yeah.
but it'll include all of that in its ending or new beginning, Neon
Yeah.
Genesis. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
I'm hoping for something though. I just don't want it to get delayed from 2020.
Yeah, God, I hope not.
Yeah.
I don't think it will though. I think it seems like they're on track.
But like we don't know date, and I looked up the other day because I'm trying to plan this to where I go to Tokyo
to see the
movie upon its release, and also have a nice little vacation over in Japan again.
Yeah.
So I have to just dodge for financial reasons. I have to dodge the Olympics, and the Olympics are going to be like July, August. It's like right there. In the end of our summer next year, 2020. I don't see the movie coming out like March, April. I feel like it'll be like December.
I feel like it'll be summer.
You feel like it'll be
I
summer?
think so,
Oh
but
my God. Hopefully it's like
dead at, like in the middle of it.
if it's like May, June, as long as it's not there, like it'll still be in theaters for people to go see while they're there for the Olympics, but it won't be there like opening while the Olympics are happening.
Isn't it,
Do you
isn't the
think-
weather good too?
What's that?
Isn't the weather good in that time, like April and
Yeah.
stuff like that?
Yeah.
It's not. hot
I
and muggy yet.
bet you. I bet you there's people in Japanese government going to these studios going,
Fuck.
please get your shit ready so that when like the amount of tourism they're going to have next summer for the Olympics, imagine if all the best anime is out in theaters. You know what I mean? Like all the best
Yeah.
exports that they have creatively or whatever are ready to go. I bet you it'll be out in summer.
I'm hoping for post-Olympic. I'd like it. At
That
the
would be
end-
nice. That
I'd
would
like
be
it at
nice.
the end of 2020
That's what I
rather than
want.
before.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Because then I feel like maybe after the Olympics, prices will come down.
Yeah.
Maybe not that many people are visiting
Yeah.
because everyone just did. It'll be a little
Wait.
more relaxed.
Have you told Sean this at all?
What?
Have we told Sean this? No.
That
Sean,
No,
Going
because he
and
wants to go for the Olympics and
Yeah.
not Evangelion, which
Yeah.
is stupid.
he'll start talking about carrying the torch or running around
Yeah.
with that fucking open fire, and that's dangerous.
Yeah.
First off.
Why you run around with a torch? Real smart.
Yeah.
Run with
Okay.
scissors while you're at it. Jizu.
Just gonna say,
Longer
going
than the Olympics,
to
typically.
Japan just for the Olympics, or not?
I think it
Evangelion.
might be just be 2
Hours.
weeks.
Okay.
And I think the dates I looked up were like, right at the end of July. So
Okay.
like coming up on a year from now,
now. Yeah.
really is what it's looking
I'm-
like.
I'm
Olympic fever.
Praying they get canceled. Just don't need that right
Someone
now.
already won.
Anyway, thank you for your call.
Yes.
Yeah,
thanks.
thank you. Yeah, thanks.
So I think we all kind of want a down ending.
For the Olympics? Oh, for Evangelion. Yeah, I mean a down ending would be cool, but I
there's-
think it's going to be a uplifting.
There's
I
been
think
some
they're
sad
going that way.
Olympics. I think didn't the last Winter Olympics start off with a bobsledding death?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I liked End of Ava better. That was more my thing.
That was
A little more
yeah.
ambiguous.
Didn't the last Winter Olympics start
Okay.
off with
Okay.
What is their name? Cheese Vanderhyde.
Chula Vista salad. You're gonna have to turn
Chula
the stream
Vista
down.
salad?
Turn the
Are
stream
you there?
down. Unmute your mic.
Yeah, what's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
got you now.
Yeah, but you're kind of like lost in space kind of thing.
Sorry, I've never done it on a phone before.
Oh.
Okay, we're coming mobile. We're coming
Yeah.
at. Okay, very
We're
cool.
mobile in my whole area. Anyway, I just want to have a quick story for you guys. I've been laid off since the beginning of the year, and my brother just recently got home from Anime Expo, and he brought me some socks from you guys.
Oh hell yeah!
And
Nice.
the day that he came home, I got a phone interview from this place, and then I got a follow-up interview, and I wore my socks, and hey, I got the job.
Congrats,
Hey,
dude.
lucky socks, man.
That's right, Kevin.
Your new lucky socks.
Yep.
Your new
I know,
socks.
it's the lucky socks. So I know you guys legally can't say they have magic powers,
Yeah.
but if you guys need to sell the magic powerness, send them my way.
I can say that I imbued them with holy and runic energy at the convention. I did make that a point, Rocco.
Yeah.
I uttered an unspoken tome into every pair of socks while I handed them to the patrons.
Oh, I
of
didn't know
Anime
you were
Expo.
doing that.
Yeah, I
Okay,
was
shit.
giving out all kinds of Wiccan spells and all kinds of black magics.
Oh, wicked like the craft. Huh.
Yeah.
Feruza Balk.
Oh,
now.
dude.
That's
Oh my god.
what do you mean?
Well,
Oh my
thank
god.
you for the black magic
What do you-
socks.
what is
guys.
that?
Wait,
supposed to
no,
mean?
hold on.
No, I just-
hold on. What the fuck? What do you mean?
I was just reminiscing about
What?
like some of the stuff that she taught me in the movie The
Because
Craft.
I was just saying she was good in that movie. She's a good actress. And that's
yeah,
it.
I mean she's pretty.
Oh,
What do you-
okay.
wait,
Oh,
whoa,
fuck you.
I'm just gonna
All right.
awkwardly eat my eggs.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. That has been your inside joke of the night.
Thank you.
everybody. Thank you, Charmander Vader. I don't know what your name was, but for your call.
No,
That's
worries.
really
Thank
cool.
you, Rob.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Congratulations on that.
Congratulations on the job.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll say it. They're lucky socks. They are.
They are.
I'm going to go
They're lucky
on the
socks. They
record. And if
Thank
if that's
you so much.
if
Thank
that gets
you.
me in trouble, so be it. All right. Thank you for your call. I can't.
Have a
move
good
that
night.
thing.
You, what is it? Janet Salad? What is her name?
Thank you, Chaz
Eggs?
Walzers.
Salad with eggs?
Yeah.
No, thank you very much.
Ow.
You all right?
Yeah. It's hard to control this mouse because I'm doing it on this cloak.
Oh,
and
on the cloak?
I don't think it's quite picking that up.
You
Okay.
don't have a mouse pad under there?
No, believe it or not. I thought this would function as one big mouse pad and it didn't work. Caillou? Did I get that right?
Oh, like that
Hey,
show.
what's up, guys?
Hey,
Yo,
Caillou.
what's up? You like Caillou? Are you Caillou?
What's up, Caillou?
Yeah, so the name is actually from the Little Bee freestyle.
Oh, yeah.
bitch, I look like
remember.
Caillou.
I'm fresh like Caillou. Yeah. What's up?
Yeah, that's a good one. Hey, so I'm just calling in, enjoying the show. And I
Nice.
love the callers. It's my favorite part of the show.
Cool.
And,
Nice. Thank you. This
I
one's
was
for the
wondering-
callers.
Yeah, this one's for the callers.
Wow.
I was wondering
That was
if
just a
you
little
guys
king pump.
had a Howard Stern type whack pack
Mm-hmm.
with the Mega64 callers. Like, who would be in the whack pack?
Okay.
I've thought about this.
Poop
a
Sack
lot.
Williams.
Yeah.
Because he's always hurting himself and like getting into crazy trouble. So, you never know with that guy.
Who's our the gal from Ice Cream Stories?
Palom.
Palom's in
She's
the
got
whack
all kinds
pack.
of dairy
Yeah.
stories and
Food,
medical.
food
issues.
and medical criteria make
Yeah.
you definite whack pack material. I used to think of having some of my callers on the old PPS days as whack packers. So I've thought about this in extended period of times, but these are such old names. I don't know any recent callers that would fit in there.
Yeah.
Garrett Cuso with his stunning backgrounds.
Yeah. No show has ever had a regular guest with consistently amazing green screen.
Yeah.
Effects. So you got to add him. He's royalty.
He's like that talented type of whack packer
He's-
that brings
yeah.
like content to the show.
Yeah. That guy's too talented.
I mean, I don't want to
doing
out
Industrial
anyone
Light
who's
and
like
Magic.
super wacky because we want them to keep calling in. Maybe they don't want to be a part of our whack pack.
No, but I'm saying this all affectionately. These are the Hall of Fame callers.
Yeah.
So that's all we got is a Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I'd definitely put them, those same people, in my own personal Hall of Fame. Also, Jack Vid.
That sounds scary.
Oh, Jack Vid,
Where's
yeah.
Jack Vid? Where's Jack Vid been? Love his calls.
Love Jack Vid. He called in with a story to the PPS a couple months ago. Last time I talked to him, it went where Jack Vid calls go.
You know what's funny is somebody in the chat brought up there was a caller, she would call in, but she wouldn't say what like her job was.
Oh,
So
okay.
people were trying to guess like, why won't she say? Is she a drug dealer or something? Which in retrospect is
E-girl?
hilarious because it probably was just she just didn't want to fucking say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to say that, but it was because just the idea of saying, I'm not going to say what my job is, you just jump to like, oh, it must be
What's
bad, you know?
seedy? What's the seedy jobs?
But it's funny. She hasn't called in a long time, but I think she's in version 4. Like
Really?
we had a bunch of extras in a scene, and I think she came to that. So she is still alive and well, and I don't think she's I don't think she's in the Walter White business. So
no,
you're okay.
there's no dealing.
But yeah, anyway.
The chat's reminding me of Brian Beavers, another great call.
Yeah, he
Great
hasn't called
energy.
in a long time, but he was a great caller.
Shouts
Excellent.
out.
One of the best ever.
Shouts out.
Anyway, all right. Well, thank you for your call.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks
Fun
for
reminiscing
answering my
about some old
question.
callers.
Totally.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for answering my question.
No, I thought he said shit face to me. Sorry about that.
No,
I thought-
never.
I overheard. There was
roast
AM
beef.
radio. Sorry, it was AM radio.
We were reminiscing about one of our kind of the king of our whack pack, our old caller. The time we got Raymond 14 to call in, and how special that was for all of us, and it was
Yeah.
such a big moment. Raymond's still out there.
Matt, I thought Max Racer was calling back in. I was wrong. Max Racer, you had a chance to redeem yourself. I would have taken your call, but I don't see you.
Damn.
Okay, let's talk to what is no, sorry. Rat face. What does that say?
Back hot. Back hawk.
Back leech?
Back thought.
What's your name?
Rudolph.
What's your name?
Hello?
They're not there.
Blackout.
Sorry, dog.
Sorry, dog.
Okay, let's talk
Gonna
to
have to get a mic.
What is their name? Jism. What is their name?
That's easy to pronounce. Yeah. Jism.
Hello, Jism?
Jilson.
Oh, Jilson.
Oh, okay. How's it going?
Yeah. Yes, it's going great. Yeah. I had a question.
Yeah.
About back in E3, they announced one of the games was being directed by Gurm. Have you guys seen that?
No.
Gurm?
Gurm?
Is that like when you throw up in your mouth a little bit?
GRRM.
Oh, George R.R. Martin. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard about
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Do you think? What do you think about that? Do you think it's the start of something new, like TV and movie guys going to video game, or is it the death of video games forever?
No, I think it's all been merging for a long time. I honestly think that his world building and the type of stuff that he does fits really well with From Software,
Their
the
Elder
type of stuff they
Scrolls
make.
stuff, yeah.
So I think it's a great fit. And so, yeah. I don't know if I'll play that because those games aren't my speed, but I recognize that they're quality. So.
There's been these like people crossing over from television and movies before. Like we had Clive Barker's 2 games.
Yeah.
Tom Clancy.
Did you play those, Brian?
Yeah, he made Rainbow Six.
Brian, you played I'm Dead and You're Dying? Or I played one of the 2 games. You played one of the Clive Barker's
I'm Dead?
2 games.
Okay.
But yeah, you just said
Tom Clancy.
Who else? Didn't James Cameron write a bunch or produce a bunch of video games?
I don't think so.
No? Okay.
There was Avatar, the game.
Yeah.
Didn't Spielberg produce Roblox? No, not Roblox.
Boomblocks.
Boomblocks. That's
Yeah,
it.
he produced that.
Yeah.
That's right. Spielberg.
Spielberg played the Wii at E3 and basically was like, I need to get in on this.
Yeah, I'm thinking of John Carpenter. I think is. I was talking to Rodrigo about this the other day. He's a big gamer. Apparently,
Yeah.
Really?
John Carpenter is into gaming, but I don't know if he's lent his directorial or production skills to that.
Yeah, not that I know of.
I say let everyone get David Lynch in there. I want.
Yeah,
We got Existenz from Cronenberg, a video game movie. I want a movie video game from Cronenberg.
Yeah.
Give me the Existenz, the VR game.
I just think that these things might get overhyped. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's, people have been making video game stories great
They're no
for years
Kojima,
now without Hollywood's help. So
Yeah.
you got a point. I don't know though. I don't care for the George R. R. Martin world in general.
Yeah, I've never seen any of it, but
so I don't play those. I don't play that genre of video games. I
don't really either. But I think it's a good fit. Like good for them.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. All right. No, that's great. Hell yeah.
cool.
Thanks.
Hell yeah. All right. Thanks for your call.
Hell yeah.
Have a good one.
Thank you, Jizzer or whatever. I don't know what the name
Some kind of spewing thing. Yeah, something like that.
is. Bro Sidon.
Hey, what's going on?
Poseidon.
Hey, what's going on?
Yo.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, what's up? I actually read the name right because they actually wrote it in giant all caps.
All caps.
Yeah,
That
that
did help.
helps.
Can't be too sure about the reading
Yeah.
capabilities these days.
Did you have
this
a
actually
comment
goes
or
up
a
to-
question?
Yes, to Garrett. Mainly, I just make a suggestion for the Poorly Played stream. I noticed
Sure.
he's got a Cthulhu theme recently. If he's ever tried the Secret World MMO, used to be a really good game and kind of quality's kind of fallen off, but just wanted to make a suggestion to him.
It's
for the Poorly Played stream.
It's a Cthulhu game called The Secret World MMO.
It's the
Secret
first
Life of
first
Pets.
3 zones. The first 3 zones of this MMO are all based on the New England town.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's very. I don't know. It left an impression with me, and I guess I wanted to also ask you guys what kind of MMO left an impression with you in your history.
Man,
I've never really played.
For me, the only game in town was Phantasy Star
Right.
Online.
Yeah.
Played it on Dreamcast. That was like the experience of a lifetime. And then when I finished
Yeah.
that, I never wanted MMOs any. Like that part of my brain burnt out. Like I was like, I did an MMO. I'm done. Good.
Yeah.
The only one I dedicated real energy to, and I did play a lot of Final Fantasy 14.
Oh, you did?
A Realm Reborn. Yeah, I didn't really get into any of the expansions, but I played a lot of that game with people from like our Mega64 community, actually. So it was in the time I was playing. It was fun playing with a lot of people, but I just don't think that game type is for me. I tried with Final Fantasy 11 and couldn't get hooked in that at all.
I tried World of Warcraft for like a week or two, and I could not get into it.
I am really excited though that they are bringing Phantasy Star Online 2 to the US next spring.
Yeah.
That might be my first foray into like trying that again.
That's cool.
So
I'm excited for
I
you.
want to play with everyone out there.
Because
Because
this is the one that was Japan only.
What?
Right? Japan only. They're releasing it for the first time in the US.
Yeah, for the US, yes.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people that were into City of Heroes.
Yeah,
but
that
I never
was
played it. I
impressive.
never even looked at it.
My brother-in-law played the shit out of that.
Oh, damn.
Was Matrix Online good? I always heard about it, but I never even touched it. But
it was the Wachowskis like were involved.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah, they wanted the story of the Matrix to keep going in other
this
forms.
world.
So they actually were involved, but the game was garbage, and so they started to like lessen the like, we're not really involved.
Yeah.
They had some good ideas, but it just didn't pan out.
Like I remember as like a 16, 17-year-old kid saving up my money to buy that collector's edition of Star Wars Galaxies.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I wanted that so
and
bad.
everything. So pumped, and then put it in my computer, and my Pentium 2 Voodoo graphics card could not handle it, and I could just look at a leather box for the next few months and watch it die.
Yeah.
That was rough.
Yeah.
But I appreciate you guys taking my call.
Thank you.
Want to make that suggestion to you, Garrett. Have a good evening.
Thank you. Thank
Take
you.
it easy. Take care.
Yeah, it's hard to suggest PC games for me because I just never spend that much time playing PC stuff. I've actually got some PC stuff on my horizon that it's all like retro stuff though.
Yeah.
Okay. Alan.
Alan.
No, Aldo.
Aldo Maggot?
Exactly.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
Oh, okay. Hey, what's up?
What's up?
How are you guys? Thanks for picking me up. Yeah, I was just about to head to sleep, but it's awesome I got you guys on the horn. I just wanted to ask a question going back to movies or media. The definition of camp, I play some games that's like, this has got a real campy feel.
Yeah.
But it sounds better saying it. I can't really explain it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I have understanding of what you're saying. Yeah, with certain games being campy.
Yeah, exactly. I play platinum games. It's like, man, this is really like, it's done with such sincerity, but it's so funky and, you know what I mean? Like, all the
a lot of
bosses,
Japanese
Metal Gear
developers
Solid,
I love
get
that.
away with
Yeah,
that.
that's like what I love.
It
in
almost
games.
gives it this charm
Yes,
that American
absolutely.
developers don't. Like, it's goofy and some things are even broken, but it's like it's fun and goofy. Like, I like it.
Yeah, it's pretty great. Do you guys have any movies or game recommendations that go along those lines?
Camp. The one that comes to mind for me is Lollipop Chainsaw, and even Bayonetta.
Bayonetta.
There's some camp.
Another
involved.
platinum game, but Vanquish was like
I still want to play that.
silly but dead serious, and I loved that.
Yeah, all platinum games. Those I just checked out this summer. Vanquish and Bayonetta. Bayonetta 3, no word from that, but I'm working through.
Yeah, it's funny we haven't seen any of that.
I still haven't gotten
pretty
to
crazy.
so.
Rising Revengeance I'm working through now. That's something else, really.
Yeah, that was like $5 on the Xbox store or whatever, and it's backwards compatible on Xbox One. So I just got it.
Cool.
I was like, hey, you know what? For $5, I'll replay it.
I never played, but was Shadow of the Damned kind of like that, like campy and
it was kind of a little more overtly silly, like where there were a lot of goofy jokes in it.
Yeah.
But I mean, you could.
Okay.
I mean, if you count Lollipop Chainsaw, you count that.
Yeah, it fits in the same vein.
Yeah.
It's a good time. One more thing before I hang up. With the 6/4 day deliveries, are those going to be heading out soon, or what? Did you mention it was this week?
Yeah,
Rocco?
they're shipping out
right now.
Yeah, they are shipping out.
Yep.
Oh, great.
Check your mailbox. Check your mailbox a week ago.
Oh.
And Go. No, I'm just kidding.
Do like a
I'm just
time
trying to add
skipping.
pressure to Kevin because Kevin's been in charge of
They're
this whole
going.
thing.
Yeah, they're going out right now.
They're all.
and,
Yeah, they're.
you will receive an email with a tracking number as soon as they ship.
Yeah.
So
nice.
just keep an eye out for your
Oh,
email
that's
box,
awesome.
and
A lot of the
then you'll
stuff-
get the confirmation.
A lot of the stuff showed up right as we left.
Yeah.
It's going out now.
Great, yeah, because I love you guys. I ordered it on 6/4 day, and then you guys, I think like 2 weeks later, you announced you're restocking the metal shirt. I'm like, fuck it, these guys. I know I'm gonna get this shirt at some point. I'm just gonna buy this one. So I'm waiting on 2 shirts from you guys.
Yeah,
and,
no worries. That'll be on the way soon too.
Yep.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. All right, well, thanks anyway. Have a
Hell
good
yeah.
week.
Awesome.
Yeah,
thank you. Thanks for your
Good
call.
luck at the.
Would you say that the Yakuza games kind of fit into that camp?
I
feel?
would, yeah.
Yeah.
I would, yeah, because they've got that dead serious thing, but there's the silly
Quirky
stuff.
They're goofy,
and
yeah.
charming.
Yeah, absolutely. I would count that.
And I do feel like a Japanese development studio does
American
a great job
developers just don't know how to do that. Like,
Yeah, I agree.
Japanese developers have this like cuteness and this charm to even serious stuff.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
with that. I will say Lollipop Chainsaw was the first one that came to mind, and that was James Gunn, I think.
Yeah.
Did a lot of the writing in that.
Yeah, I think he wrote it, and I mean, Suda produced it, but I
Suda
don't know
51,
exactly
yeah.
who directed it because I don't think he directly.
So that's where you get a best of both worlds. East meets
Yeah.
West.
Yeah.
Real unity. Who else we got?
Let's talk to Golf Demon. What does it say?
Hello?
Hello.
Hey.
Gut Lemon.
Hey.
What was your name?
Gold Moon.
Oh, Gold
Goldman.
Gold Moon. Anywho, hello.
Like Goldman Sachs?
No, not like Goldman.
Okay. You all right there?
Do you have a question?
Yeah, question. Will you guys be making a video based?
On.
Like a based video, like Based God?
Like Lil B?
Kind of like your Sonic video, but on Hill.
But with Lil B in it. I bet Lil B likes Las Vegas. We could take him to the
Are you? So you're asking if we're going to take Lil B to Las Vegas to film a based video?
Casino Night Zone.
That's what you're asking?
To film based videos.
So the answer is yes. Obviously, yes. We are going to take Lil B to Vegas to film a based video. # based. Protect Lil B at all costs.
Enough said?
All right. Cool.
I think you're the cool one.
Yeah, Goldman Sachs. I mean, you're loaded.
You're asking all the right questions tonight. These are answers that the audience is dying to know. So, yeah, thank you for calling in today, Mr. Goldman.
Oh, of course. Anytime.
Take care. Go ahead and just end that call.
I feel like that was a member of the Illuminati.
Like
Like
breaking up a lot.
Yeah, we were
just
being
one of the
examined there. That was some eyes wide shut.
Yeah, one of the bankers that's kind of running the show behind the scenes.
Yeah, Goldman Sachs. I'm telling you, they got deep pockets.
Yeah, I mean, I was honestly shocked they used their real name.
Yeah.
Really
A little scary to know who's out there.
Wow.
Okay. Let's do a couple last calls.
Here we
Maybe. Is
go.
that cool?
Yeah.
Kevin H.
Hey, Kevin.
Oh, hey. I had
going?
a question.
Yeah.
Oh, well, good. Good. If you want to have a little small talk here, but I was just trying to get right to the question.
Sure.
Yeah.
My question was inspired by some discussion on tonight's podcast. Rocco was talking about Bob the Goon being part of an early memory he had. I was just wondering what all of your first memories were, or at least early ones. If you can pinpoint one that's the first thing I can remember.
Earliest memories, just period.
Yeah, if you know definitively, this is the first thing I can remember, or anything that's around that area.
The earliest for me, there is I do remember laying in the crib of at my grandma's house. They had a crib there, and I remember laying in the crib, and I kept hearing a noise that was like, and I didn't know what that was, and then I finally looked around. And I remember seeing her use the faucet, and I could piece together that it was the water. Like every time she turned it on,
Oh, wow.
that was the sound. I specifically remember trying to work that out I remember laying in the crib. I can tell you, I remember how it felt, like the material of the crib. Like I
don't
remember
have them
that.
that
Now
old.
I don't think I was a baby,
Yeah.
but you know what I mean? But I think I was still, they put me in a thing. I
Yeah.
don't know how old I must have been though, if I was laying.
Mine's water related too. It was, I don't know how old I was. I must have been, it was based on where I was living at the time.
Yeah.
I must have been 1 or 2, if that. I remember being with my sister and her friend, and we had found those plastic pools that you see at the thing, but it's full of holes and taped shut. And I just remember sitting in it and seeing the water flow out of these holes with some tape over it.
Oh, yeah.
And I was just sitting in this old busted up pool,
Kiddie pool.
like the little kiddie pools. And I just remember seeing that water come out of the thing. And I was super young, super young.
Yeah, I have a memory of being like in my childhood bedroom with my aunt and my little sister, and asking my aunt to get like a toy guitar down from up on a shelf in the closet. And then that's it. That's just that little flash of like, we were in that room. I wanted this toy guitar down. And I was like probably 4.
Huh,
I was
yeah.
walking around, like
Yeah.
talking and walking. My sister was probably still didn't talk.
Yeah.
But that I don't remember like why everyone was there or even playing with
Yeah.
that toy, but just like, oh, I need to ask my aunt to get that guitar down.
Yeah, I have a lot of memories from 4 onward. Like I could think of a bunch of memories that if I laid them out, it's like, oh, that was when I was like 4. I have a lot from then on. It's really just a couple before that.
Yeah.
The crib thing, I vaguely remember, I think, getting like washed in the sink. I have like a memory of that. Like the feeling of it coming over me, but that seems so young to remember.
All mine
Maybe
are
I'm making that up. I don't know.
They're around the same age range to where I don't know which one might technically be earliest in the timeline, because they're all just around when I was like, that tall and could barely talk. But some of them are from like a photograph I know that was taken, and that I've seen this photograph as an adult,
And you remember it
That helps.
being there.
That helps the memory stay
Yeah.
stay in focus.
I remember something that my family brought up a couple times was they were like, oh man, there was like a pit in my grandma's backyard, like a little ditch, or not a ditch, but like, I don't know how to describe it. Like she had concrete in her backyard, and then there was just a hole in it. Like a thing down where there were like pipes or something. It had filled up with leaves in the fall. And there was one, and I remember somebody brought up in my family, Rocco, do you remember you thought you saw the leaves and you thought it was solid, so you stepped over there and you down into it, and you had like, you were covered in leaves. You had leaves in your mouth, like you submerged into it.
It's like an Indiana Jones trap.
And I remember having a mouthful of dirt and leaves, and everyone was laughing.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember that. And they were like, there's no way you remember that. You were like 2 or 3. And it's like,
traumatic.
I fucking remembered that. Yes. So that was apparently a family memory that everybody remembers. Me going face first into a pit of leaves and dirt.
Everyone pointing and laughing.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Anyway, I think that's it.
Yeah, that's all I can think of.
That's it, Kevin.
Well, thanks. That was better than I could ever hope for. It's interesting. I was trying to pinpoint mine when I was thinking back, when you reminded me of it.
What do you got?
Oh, I wasn't trying to segue into mine. Mine isn't very interesting. I was trying to think. I couldn't really remember anything. I think the earliest thing I have is there was a daycare that someone in the neighborhood just ran a daycare for all the kids in the neighborhood when the parents went to work. And I don't really remember much about that. I know they had a Super Nintendo in the basement, and I remember a little bit of Super Mario Kart. But the one most vivid thing I can remember from that time is there was a kid there. I don't remember what he looked like or his name or anything about him, except for the fact that he ate dirt.
What?
You knew that was fucked up.
Well, the earliest conscious thought I can remember having is standing on the sidewalk next to the garage, which had a little garden by it, and thinking, or watching this kid eat dirt and thinking, I know you're not supposed to do that.
Yeah. You knew better.
I knew that I was kind of a kid, I didn't know much, but I knew that you weren't supposed to put that in your mouth, and that he was. Now, there was one time, I remember a lot about this kid eating dirt. I don't know, maybe it had some sort of scarring impact on me, but I do remember another vivid time. he picked up a handful of dirt and there was a worm in it, and that's where he drew the line. He did not eat the worm. So I do remember.
Okay.
That.
Pull the Nightcrawler out.
I feel
Save
like
that.
did you?
I didn't eat.
I feel
shit.
like I feel like I ate a worm once.
No,
like an earthworm.
I
didn't
think
eat
I
paste.
probably did.
I feel like I did on a dare or something.
My dad-
I have that in my head, but I don't know when I would have done it.
My dad would eat worms to gross us out when I was a kid.
Ooh.
No,
Like just put them, not eat them, but like put them in his mouth. and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. I feel like I
That's where I got it.
I definitely did an ant. Well, I definitely ate an ant once as a dare, but
They're spicy.
were they?
They're like acidic.
Oh, I don't
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
that. I just
Spice.
like
I remember
I've had chocolate
being
covered.
acidic.
Yuck.
I was always scared of bugs. I still don't like bugs, but like earthworms didn't bother me, at least back then. I mean, I don't want them somewhere they shouldn't be, but that never bothered me.
It's funny he mentioned gaming as like the preschool had a Super Nintendo, because I do remember like the first times I saw friends of my parents had Atari. It was like going over to someone's house. I don't even remember whose house we were going to, but as a family going over somewhere where it was like, what the fuck is that? Oh, that's an Atari.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
They read like Vectrex and stuff like that.
Holy
and I was
shit.
like, oh, what's this?
Yeah, and like see, that was an early memory where I have a memory of like being in a living room in front of a TV at some friends of friends' house and like with the paddles like playing Atari, or like something like in television or something like earlier than NES, and then seeing like, okay, a friend's got an NES, and I remember a couple friends that like, damn, I want to go over to their house. I have memories of that. Like, I want to go over to Martin's house. He's got an NES. And then we got one, baby.
Hell yeah.
It was all over.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I'm a little younger than you guys, so Atari to me seems, like, oh wow, that's old.
Yeah,
It was old back then too.
It was old too.
When I was coming into all that, Atari was like, whoa, who has Atari? Like that was out of the whatever. But
Yeah, it was all about NES.
NES was like where it was at, and
Yeah.
we were day one for Super Nintendo when that came out. My whole family was like, that is the date, mark it on the calendar, Super Nintendo. And but the game we were all waiting for was Link to the Past. And then when that day came, I'm the only kid that I knew back then. I mean, this is early 90s, that my family took the day off for a game.
Really?
Like, I did not encounter that with anybody else, but they specifically told me, all right, it's coming out November 28th or whatever, or that would probably have been Thanksgiving, but it was before that. It was some date in November 8th, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. And it was like, Rocco, like we're letting them know, like, you're going to be out that day. And that was
Time to play Final Fantasy.
No, it was Link to the Past, Zelda.
Link
I
to
was
the
going to
Past.
say,
Oh,
what
okay.
were the launch games? I didn't know.
Yeah, that's the only one I think we took a day off for. That's the only one. And I remember going to Captron World of Nintendo was the store. And there was a big crowd and they sold a bunch of them, and then they said, That's it. Sorry everyone, we're closing. And they closed it. And then we walked out, and the guy who ran that store liked my dad, and he said, I saved you guys one. And he brought it out. Like, we had already paid for it or whatever. And he brought it out because he was friends with my dad.
Dude,
Something. My dad worked in advertising, so maybe that was part of the deal.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Under the table, action.
But it was. But he handed it to him in the parking lot, and I remember thinking, "This is so fucking cool." Like, I was like, "Oh
Hell yeah.
man, we just got that, in a paper bag in the parking lot." It was so cool. And then we played that game. And then anybody who played that game, it was a fucking mind blower. Like, when that came out, Zelda had never been like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was incredible. I mean, we were flipping into the dark world, and it was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, it was just incredible.
It's crazy to think of, like, some of our earliest gamer memories, Rocco, are like our parents' video games. Like, your parents had, Zelda and the NES games and stuff, and like played Final Fantasy.
Yeah, yeah.
And my dad, I remember, was nuts about Mike Tyson's Punch Out. Like, when that came out,
a lot of dads like that
I didn't
game.
give a fuck about that.
Yeah.
But
See, I loved it too.
I played it because, like, that year we got an NES. My dad got Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
Yeah.
And I got, like, Mario and Duck Hunt.
Yeah.
And Legend of Zelda too.
Isn't it funny though that it's easy to pigeonhole things like, my mom or my grandma wouldn't be able to beat this game, even if you paid them, or you know, this and that. You know, there's things you can pigeonhole, but if you practice anything, you will get good.
Yeah.
Because I remember back then, even, you know, my dad's friend Scott.
Yeah.
Scott was in version 3. For people who don't know who this was, version 3, he played Ted Geisel, the demon hunter guy. And that's the name you associate with a demon hunter, obviously.
Ted Geisel.
And anyway, and you know, couldn't be further from video games nowadays, but I remember back then he thought Punch-Out was cool too, and he played it, practiced it. There's the error, it's kicking in now. And he beat Mike Tyson. Like, that is so... Anybody, even if you're good at video games now, good fucking luck beating Mike Tyson. But he played it a bunch and he did it. Like you know, you guys know that guy. Can you picture handing him that game and he beats Mike Tyson?
That's so funny.
You don't associate him with that, but you know what? He practiced at it and he got good at it. You know, so just goes to show you don't judge a book by its cover.
There was a long period. There was a slow period of gaming for my dad in between Mike Tyson's Punch-Out.
Yeah.
The only other game I saw him ever like dedicate to playing a lot of was SOCOM 2.
Yeah.
On PlayStation 2. I think that was a PlayStation 2 game. Yeah, those two. that was it. And that was the end of it. But I know like some older guys, like some retired Navy guys that are in their like 60s who are like still playing Counter-Strike Source and just have been for 15 years. Yeah. Got into it like in their 50s, but now they're like deep into their 60s still playing. Like, there's still a community. I still play. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah. My mom's, we had like a couple family friends of ours, and it was my mom's friend, her mother, so she was a grandmom. She played RPGs religiously, and I remember my brother like walking through. I mean, she was in her 70s and she played Final Fantasy VII and would call every now and then, because my brother, he was a kid, but he was so savvy with everything. She would call our house and be like, "Hey, I'm sorry, I cannot beat Ultima Weapon. What the hell do I do?" You know, and she was in her 70s, you know, and we had friends when we were kids. We had friends who were girls, and they played all the same games we did, you know, like just in our neighborhood or whatever. So I never grew up with this sense of like, oh, gamers are only like boys or teenage boys or whatever. I grew up with people of all ages playing video games. I don't, you know, I guess I was lucky or just kind of an exception in that regard, maybe, but I don't know. I never grew up with this attitude that like it was only for one group
woke
of people.
Gamer.
I was born woke.
Straight
but
up.
you know what I mean? Like I was never around that. I don't know.
Well, I know exactly. I was just thinking about this yesterday. Actually, I don't know what spurred it, but I was thinking back to when I was growing up too, and it was like I don't remember ever thinking, "Oh, I'm a boy. Games are my sort of thing." You know?
Yeah, I never had that.
So my sister always got them for Christmas too.
Yeah.
Like everyone I knew played games.
And even in high school, I remember Final Fantasy VIII coming out. And everyone, there was a table I sat at in my science class, and it was all girls, and they all got it. Like and we talked about it. It was like, I never grew up in this like boys only thing. Like I don't know. It was like it was all, I don't know. But you know, I was into RPGs, and I knew just as many guys and girls who were into RPGs. I don't know.
Yeah, it's sort of straight. I was just thinking about, that's sort of like a stereotype or something, and then I thought back to like, well, when did I start thinking that was the stereotype? Because I don't remember that growing up. Is it like some sort of thing that's like?
Yeah, it was. You know what? It was the internet that did this shit.
Yeah, the internet. That's what I was about to say.
They reinforce all these stupid ass ideas that aren't necessarily true sometimes. You know.
Yeah, like Area 51 being a secret government facility.
Yeah, see, Kevin's brainwashed here, and he thinks, oh, there's nothing I can do about that.
No, there's a secret government facility. I just think keep it a secret.
Exactly. Like a good little citizen. See what I'm talking about? Brainwashed.
They would have dissected E.T.
Yeah.
If you would have just let him do what they
E.T. would have been a better movie if he got fucking cut up. That's what Kevin's saying.
Cut up,
right,
opened.
Thanks. Good.
No
good,
one's
good
calling
Kevin.
no one home.
Good one. Wow, real sensitive.
Gross.
Kevin. Good luck. Good luck in life. That's all I'm going to say. No, but there are some things like that. I remember when I went onto the internet and kind of first got involved in forums where there were like film discussion and stuff. I remember all of it was like how everyone in the world hated the movie Hook. Do you think that's true? Fucking everyone I know on Earth loves Hook. The 3 biggest Hook fans on Earth are on the set right now.
Well, that's not true. My masculinity was
God,
always called into
Garrett,
question with
stop.
Rufio.
God, stop.
So I had I had issues with the film, but That's me.
No, but you know what I mean? I don't know. There's just stuff like that it becomes law, and it's like, what are you talking about? Anyway, that's just my...
Well, hey, Hook, I mean, now that I'm thinking about it, Hook is an adaptation of a live-action adaptation of a Disney film that people actually like. I mean, all these, Disney's doing the remakes now.
Yeah, I'm honestly really excited about Lion King, because my whole issue with the original was that I didn't want anyone to emote. And I'm stoked we're there.
It's like National Geographic.
They need to get away from live action remakes and just start doing live action sequels again.
Yeah, because hey, Mary Poppins I thought was good.
Yeah, Dumbo I did not hate because they got
they actually followed
the remake out of the way in the first 20 to 30 minutes.
Yeah,
and the rest is a sequel.
Yeah. And the people I actually know who went to see Dumbo dug it for that, But I thought Mary Poppins, they did a good job. I mean, fucking Tron Legacy was cool.
Maleficent, I saw the Queen of Evil trailer, whatever.
Christopher Robin.
Probably skipped that one. But.
Bitch got wings now? I don't know, dude.
I remember the first Maleficent came out, and I was like hearing mixed stuff. And I'm like, should I see it? No, I don't know. And my question was, does she become a dragon in it? No. All right, fuck it. Fuck it. What are we doing?
Gotta wait for the sequel.
Does she become a dragon?
That's why she has wings? She's a dragon?
Fuck that. What are we doing? Oh, I just saw the new live action Little Mermaid. Oh, so it starts with her underwater. Well, no. Fuck it. I mean, that's that in my mind, that's the same thing. In my mind, Maleficent, she becomes a dragon. That's like her thing. That'd be like a new Spider-Man movie, and he doesn't put a suit on, he doesn't swing. To me, it's like one and the same fucking thing.
In Aladdin, he didn't become the fucking snake.
Yeah.
Like that.
Jafar doesn't become a snake?
Jafar doesn't become the snake in the Aladdin remake. That was
oh,
like
that's
one
bullshit.
I was like, hey, you know what? At least they're gonna do this badass CGI snake, and there's like no snake. It's just all bullshit.
But I will say, I feel like Maleficent, her thing being a dragon is, I think, a little bit more. I feel like she's portrayed as that in almost everything.
Fantastic.
Whereas Jafar is still, he's still iconic without being a snake. Too.
She got wings.
But whatever. They fucked up Jafar in that movie regardless, so it doesn't matter. Oh, yeah. Right? I mean, that was so weird. It was like, of all the ways you could have taken Jafar,
it wasn't ominous or anything. It was just,
he wasn't, right?
It was more like trying to lean on the side of like the political aspect of it, but did they not learn from the prequels? Like, our kingdom is fighting other kingdoms, and like, this is not what my mother would want.
Yeah.
Why are we talking about this?
Who cares about that? I do care about all of the animals singing. For the first time, we got to see how the songs are gonna look in The Lion King.
IRL, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just watch The Lion King. It's the same songs, the same thing.
Same
it's just
songs.
CGI.
Yeah, the
Seth
stuff I'm hearing is this thing is like beat for beat.
I'll just
that's what I've heard. Is this thing is the same?
The original, because that's my favorite Disney movie. So I was just like,
That's your favorite?
I have that on Blu-ray tonight. I can go.
Is that your favorite? That's your favorite Disney movie?
Yep.
Not Mary Poppins?
No,
Lion
my
King?
favorite animated Disney movie.
Okay.
My favorite animated Disney movie. I might have to agree. I'm also a fan of OG classic Bambi.
Hell yeah.
That's up there. To me, those are almost kind of like two ways to tell the same meaning of life kind of story. Lion King taking a very Shakespearean angle with it. And then Bambi is like, here is life at its most simple kind of thing. We almost don't need dialogue. You know what I mean? Like there's one way to tell it, and then Lion King goes with the like play version.
Yeah.
But anyway, love them both.
Yeah.
And then Aladdin was just like a fun ass movie when I was a kid. I really dug that. But I'm gonna go Lion King.
Have they announced the next live action Disney?
I mean, Little Mermaid is coming. No. They showed Mulan.
They showed Mulan?
Now, hey, I'm gonna say Mulan. I'm not gonna dog on that so much because they are adapting that story, but they're not doing it beat for beat from the movie.
Yeah, it's not the mythical,
they're not doing songs. They're not doing like Mushu and the dragon. They're not doing
Eddie
any
Murphy.
Straightforward.
It's a
story
legit new telling of the story. There's like action and battles in it and fighting and whatever. Maybe, hey, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm still not saying remake all these movies, but at least they're going like a different way with it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Different direction.
And didn't they announce, not for theaters, but Lady and the Tramp for their service?
Yes, which that they've only
Whoa.
shown one picture, and
Yeah, who
it
knows?
was just of 2 dogs.
Yep.
So
Two actual
I'm gonna
dogs,
say
so
no
it's
to
like-
that one.
Yeah.
No, I'm there with the same reason I'm in on Lion King is just give me the animals, no humans.
Yeah. All animals, no humans. The way film should be.
Yeah. Thanks, Kevin.
Thank you, Kevin.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Yeah.
Thanks for your call.
Yeah. No problem. Catch you later.
And thanks for just being you, Kevin.
Yeah, thanks for being you.
Thanks for being a good guy.
Well, let's do a grand finale call. What do you
Yeah,
say?
sure.
Let's do one last call, round it up. We're not going to talk the gold goyle or whatever.
You didn't like the signature Seth Rogen chuckle as Pumbaa?
No. Okay, Dio, what's your name? B-O. Vivo.
Issa?
Okay, yeah. I
Issa.
had it. It was the same thing. All right.
Hey, how's it
you got
going?
the final call. Let us know. Just unleash.
How can she
Go
slap
crazy.
Issa?
What do you think? Final
Everybody.
call. What do you got?
I mean, I just had a question. I wasn't ready to be put on the spot.
Okay. Well,
Oh,
make it
well.
like a good call. Like make it a call that is just for the ages.
Sure. Okay. So I know Garrett played a lot of Nintendo DS. Did Rocco
Yeah,
and
two of
Kevin?
them.
Did you guys play a
Okay,
lot
so
of
far,
DS?
I thought this would be kind of like a mind blower.
Yeah, dual screen. Nintendo
Yeah.
dual screen for the uninitiated.
I
Dual
played
screen.
DS
That
a
was-
lot.
Yeah, I love the DS.
DS was like, portable systems are incredibly dear to me because I feel like I play them more than. I just play portable shit a lot. I always have since the original Game Boy. I carry something around with me everywhere.
Yeah.
And yeah, the DS. Come on, godlike.
Yeah, a lot of
So,
great titles.
Well, what was your favorite title that wasn't like a first party? You know, Pokemon, Mario.
Okay, on
Like,
DS,
Yes.
Something that was really out there. That
Field
you
of
really
Magic,
liked.
I thought was
I
fun.
love the Field of Magic
Yeah.
games. Meteos was a puzzle game I
Holy
loved.
shit!
Yeah,
I put the most hours into Meteos.
dude,
Holy shit.
Meteos,
That's-
incredible.
Wow, I've never even heard of that.
Electroplankton was good.
Chrono Trigger on DS was my
Yeah.
favorite version of it.
That's the best version by far.
I
Rhythm
love that.
Heaven, does that count?
Oh yeah, it
Yeah,
does.
Rhythm
Hell
Heaven
yes.
counts.
That,
Totally.
that changed my mind.
Dude,
like I'd never played anything
Hey,
like Rhythm Heaven.
Can we just take a moment? I know we all get caught up in the rigmarole of this is happening in games, and I hate the Switch Lite. And, when we complain and we get caught up in the this and that. Let's just take a moment of purity and positivity.
Yeah.
Nintendo's portables fucking rule.
Yeah, they changed
They
the
have
game.
then,
They're awesome.
they do now.
They
The
always rule.
The Game Boy ruled, the DS ruled, the 3DS ruled.
Yeah.
And I love what they're doing with the Switch, but man, what a fucking force in my life that all those devices have had.
Yep.
I mean, I was sitting backstage as a kid waiting to go on stage for a play, and I was playing fucking Astro Boy on Game Boy, or whatever.
Super Mario
just
Land.
everything. My whole life, that's been a force, and I want to say thank you, Nintendo.
Thank you, Nintendo.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Tetris. My love of Tetris came from Nintendo's Game Boy.
Nintendo's Game Boy, and then, in my opinion, perfect version of Tetris
Yeah.
is still DS.
Oh god, that was so
That
fun.
was a good version.
Having the co-op, the going against each other and giving other
Yeah.
people like your lines and
Yeah.
stuff. Oh, so good.
But I brought up Astro Boy on Game Boy Advance. Fuck, how was that game so good? It shouldn't have been that good, but it was. Incredible. So anyway, yeah. So but specifically to the DS, yeah, I got to go with those. I'm trying to think of other just third-party games. I really like the Theater Rhythm Final Fantasy. I played that a lot.
Oh yeah.
What else?
Did you play World Ends With You?
I never played that. Oddly enough, I never did.
Yeah, and my mind
they-
goes into the 3DS games too, because there were some 3DS
Yeah.
games I really loved.
Was Theater Rhythm only on 3DS? Maybe I thought the first one was on DS, but maybe I'm wrong. Some great
They did
Castlevania
release,
stuff.
They re-released World Ends With You on Switch, I believe. So
Yeah, and I
if you
should
wanted
have
to
played
check
it.
that out.
I kept meaning to, but I never did.
It's a different game because it was designed originally for 2 screens, so it plays differently, I'm told.
Yeah.
But the core gameplay is still pretty
The last Pokemon game I had a lot of fun with was Black on the DS.
Okay.
Yeah. See, that was another game. I played Red and Blue, and then I was like, good. I was like,
Yeah.
I felt so like satisfied. I tried other ones, but I think I might try whenever this next one comes out.
Really?
What is it? Gun and
Sword,
Blade or
Sword
whatever.
and Shield.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like just because it's finally, I always said I wanted the Pokemon RPG on a console.
Yeah.
And now it's both. It's on the portable, which is the console.
Yeah. Mhm.
So it's like, yeah, I feel like I have to play that one.
Yeah.
I've been out since Black. I didn't do, or did I do X or Y? I think I might have done X.
Okay.
But didn't get that far into it.
Yeah.
But yeah, the DS was a great system.
Yeah, DS was amazing.
So much
I
fun.
have pretty fond memories of going on field trips and everybody bringing their Nintendo DS and we just playing, 8-player Mario Kart on a bus.
Yeah.
With a bunch of kids. A lot of fun like that.
I miss PictoChat, damn it.
Oh,
PictoChat was so much fun.
See, I would never use it, and then we'd go to like GDC or E3.
Yeah, an
and
event.
we'd go to a press event, and it would be like, "Ooh, the rooms are full. Look, look,
He's
penis.
going-
Oh, another penis. Oh, another
penis.
Oh, another penis. Another penis.
Lots of penis.
But I liked PictoChat. That was fun. I have to say this. I love the Switch. Hardware-wise, it's delivered on everything I've wanted.
Okay.
Taking it around, playing it wherever, that's what I wanted, and I could throw it on my TV. Thank you. I'm missing the interface that Nintendo...
The mobile aspect,
Nintendo has these wonderful interface things they've done with these other systems,
Yeah.
like PictoChat or Street Pass
That was
on
awesome.
3DS.
The puzzle pieces and everything.
I loved that. Oh, I
Street
love
Pass
that.
was
And
sick.
Yeah.
the Switch just gives me this gray menu, and I'm kind of like, yeah, all right. That's the one thing that I wish would come to the Switch is just wake up that interface a little bit and throw some bells and whistles in there. That's kind of the one thing that I miss. I'm not saying it holds the Switch back or it sucks because it doesn't have, but I just wish that was there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Give me Street Pass or something like that. That's the one thing it's missing. Give me some music when I go into the options menu. I don't know.
Yeah.
Little touches like that, but
Street Pass just in its own collecting. I know a lot of people who got so into just collecting the Street Pass stuff.
Yeah.
The mini games, the puzzle pieces, just getting people from different locations to fill the map up.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, that's gone.
Yeah. I just
It's
wish I had
gone
something
from
like
that.
That's all I hope for.
Well,
anyway,
quite the finale there.
Yeah.
Thank you, Isa.
Thank you for your call.
Yeah.
I had my doubts,
I
but that
aim to
ended up being a
please.
good call. What?
Yeah.
I aim to please. Here's my cat.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, cool. Yeah, we'll end on that. We'll end on the cat.
Oh, look at that.
Wake him up.
Sweet, yeah. Hey.
Hey!
Oh, jeez, he did it.
No.
Hey,
God.
show her eyes
No,
so we
don't-
could
don't
see
mess
that.
with that.
Oh, there's,
Oh.
yeah, she's awake.
Oh my God. You didn't-
Thank you. Good night.
No, cats like to be awoken that way.
Really?
Yeah.
You wake your cat up like that?
Yeah. Go, hey.
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 Well, that's the end of the show, everybody. Time to take this off.
Really? You're going to disrobe in front of us?
Wow. This is a Palpatine thing?
Is it warmer? It's warm in here with the air off. I got to think that robe's very warm. Wow. So there's like a whole...
There's a whole get up.
There's a layer of undercloaking. Wow. That's a full... If you didn't have the shirt on underneath, you'd have like bare arms even. You think Palpatine has just bare arms under his cloak?
Do you want help?
No, he doesn't need any help. Wow, a cummerbund? He comes with a cummerbund? Kevin, you've been to Galaxy's Edge, right?
I have.
You've seen these on sale there?
Yes, I have.
Damn, dog.
Yeah, that's fucking cool.
Fucking, it comes with a
Are you
cummerbund.
fucking like? What are you do? What are you doing?
What are you?
What? Is this live? Wait, yeah.
Wait, don't take.
What? That
Don't
you've
keep-
taken the costume off.
Yeah, don't keep taking your clothes off. Wait, no, put that back on.
Dude.
No, put that
Dude,
back on,
no.
though.
Don't fucking do that.
Brian, cut it.
No.
Brian, cut it.